Hey, what's up YouTube? Jared here with Four Guys Talking Cars. Could you go ahead and hit that like button for us? That would be so appreciated. It really would. Helps us stay motivated and keep making content here. Let's go find a place to park here. I want to talk to you today about the 3 key reasons why I got a Charger Scatpack. So let's get into it. Alright guys, let's get right into this. Let's talk about the 3 key reasons why I chose a Dodge Charger 6.4 wide body Scatpack. So, you know, I think I've said this in a couple of my previous videos, but for so many years I have been a huge Challenger fan. Love the retro styling of the car that they brought back in 2008. Love the pony cars of the 70s, the height of the muscle car era back then, and always had my eye on getting a Challenger. Love the wide body treatment. So I've been slowly, just getting together my finances right and figuring out how I'm going to go about doing it and when I'm going to do it. I've had the G8 for years. I'll have an update video on the G8 soon. But, so I've really enjoyed that car. It's a muscle car in a different kind of package. But always just looked at the Challenger as something that I wanted to get. And so what changed my mind? Well, let's start with number 1. Number 1 was the wide body treatment, the package that they rolled out for the Scatpack in 2020 on the Charger. And when I saw that, I'll tell you something, it really blew me away. I just looked at the car in a totally different way. The narrow body Charger, still nice, still looks real good, whether it's the Hellcat or the Scatpack, but it took it to a different level. The way that they integrated the wide body on the front end, on the back end, it just looks so aggressive. And I'll put some video in here of my my Granite Scatpack wide body. It just looks so good. And to me, it brought it on the same level as the Challenger. And I thought to myself, okay, now these cars are neck and neck. So I'm sitting there going, I don't know what car I want to get now because they both look so good. I looked at them in person. I'll tell you, here's how I look at the 2 cars just from a optic standpoint, just looking at them. To me, if you look at photos of the Challenger versus the Charger wide bodies, let's go wide body to wide body. The Charger just looks better in person. You've heard other people say this. You probably watch a lot of YouTube videos like I do. You gotta go see the Charger wide body in person. The Challenger takes better photos. It's more photogenic. So in photos, it looks great. And then in person, still looks good, but I think the Charger beats it a little bit. So the styling, the wide body, the aggressive nature of that. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is as I felt like they were kind of neck and neck, and I just didn't know what to get. I've driven all the packages. I've driven the V6. I've driven the 5.7. I drove the 6.4 and a Challenger, and I drove a Hellcat. I haven't driven a Red Eye, but I drove all of those. So I started zeroing in. I said, no, the 6.4 is clearly, and I'm not the only one saying this, clearly the sweet spot. It's got so much punch off the line. it never leaves me going, oh, I don't have enough power. I feel like this is underpowered somehow. Um, in fact, it feels, and I don't think this is just a butt dyno, it feels more powerful than the Hellcat just on an initial punch. That's just my feeling on that in driving them both, and so I don't think I'm alone in that. That the torque off the the initial torque on these things is incredible. So obviously I zeroed in on the 6.4. I started thinking about living with the car daily on a day-to-day basis, and this is where the second thing comes in, and it's the four doors, the room. And I started thinking about this. I actually use four doors. I don't carry my kids around a lot in this. I don't use it to carry passengers around it, but I like the access for things I'm carrying. When I go to work, I might have a backpack full of stuff. I like throwing it in the back. I like being able to access an additional space. The Challenger, it's kind of a pain to pop the seats forward and throw stuff in the back and or throw it through the middle here. I just like the accessibility and the extra space. So that brings us to number 3. And the third thing is just the drivability, the visibility, the way that you sit in the car. The visibility is so good inside the Charger. The first thing you feel after driving this and you pop into a Challenger is that everything just feels more tight around you. You know, it's like the windshield, the roof feels much more compressed around you. It's not a bad thing. It's just more of a sports car kind of a feel, a pony car kind of a feel. But it's just got all the visibility all the way around it. Just from a day-to-day usability standpoint, I felt that the Charger just feels more user-friendly day-to-day for me. So those are the 3 reasons. Let's go over them one more time. So number 1, the styling with the wide body package sucked me right in as soon as I saw it in 2020.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tractor beam. Sucked me right in.
Number 2, it's the 4 doors. It's just so much more convenient to have access to the back seat this way. And number 3, it's the visibility, the day-to-day drivability, visibility of this. So again, I don't think you go wrong with either. And this brings me to another point. If you've seen another of my videos, you know I have not let up on my obsession with the Challenger. And I've got this 6.4, which is a beast of a car. I cannot help. It is a beast of a car. I'm not sitting here driving this going, oh gosh, I wish I had a Hellcat. Yes, you do get used to the power. I'm not there yet, and I don't know everything about this car. I'm learning. But I still love the Challenger, and I'm just thinking that to help, especially with the rising gas prices right now, just to help take some mileage off of this, and as you know, things get back to normal and commutes start happening again, I'm just thinking about a Challenger for just a daily, just, you know, for me to work and back, just putting miles on and keep them off of this. So question for you guys. What's the better daily? And I've asked, I jumped into one of Racer X's live and I threw out the question to those that were on there. What's the better daily to complement my 6.4? Please respond in the comments. Tell me what you think. And are there any of you out there who own a Challenger and a Charger? So what's the better daily driver? Is it the 3.6 Pentastar V6? Or is it the 5.7 RT? So better daily to complement my 6.4, the RT or the V6, like an SXT or a GT. I don't need all-wheel drive. I'm in California. I don't need all-wheel drive. On the one hand, you know, maybe the RT feels too much like a, maybe it feels too much like a Scatpack Lite. And if I want that feeling, I've got my Scatpack. If I'm just looking for a daily, maybe the V6 makes sense. On my test drives of those, I gotta say, the V6 has it dialed for just comfort, day-to-day comfort. The ride's a little more supple. So I don't know, I'm kind of leaning there, but then again, the 5.7 be a lot more fun on a day-to-day basis too. I don't know. I don't know which way to go or if I'm going there at all. Give me your opinion. Give me your thoughts. Again, loving this car so far. Hope you're having a great day. Please like and subscribe. We appreciate it. Jared with 4 Guys Talking Cars. Take care.